Trump, even before formally taking over as president, has publicly spoken of buying Greenland. Trump's message has obviously ruffled feathers and got the whole world talking. But let's explain to you why Trump has been making these statements. President-elect Trump made a statement recently about Greenland that's grabbed eyeballs.
We need them for economic security. The Panama Canal was built for our military. Look, the Panama Canal is vital to our country. It's being operated by China. China. And we gave the Panama Canal to Panama. We didn't give it to China. And they've abused it. They've abused that gift. It should have never been made, by the way. Giving the Panama Canal is why Jimmy Carter lost the election, in my opinion, more so maybe than the hostages. The hostages were a big deal.
So you've heard what he said. That brings us to the question, can a country be bought? And why does Trump want to buy Greenland? We'll answer all of these questions in just a bit. First, a bit about Greenland. It's the world's largest island, about a fourth the size of the United States. It's a country, but part of Denmark territory, but it's autonomous. What that means is that Greenland elects 2 representatives to Denmark's parliament, but also has its own parliament. So yes, they have their own government. 75% of the island is covered by a permanent sheet of ice. Only a small part of this island is actually habitable, which makes Greenland the least densely populated area of the world. About 56,000 people live in Greenland, the population largely concentrated in capital Nuuk. 88% of the population is the local Inuit community. So I know what you're wondering. Why is Trump interested in buying a country like Greenland with such a small population? Well, there are essentially 2 reasons. First, the location. Greenland is located right between America, Russia, and Europe, making it obviously geopolitically strategic. The US wants Greenland because China and Russia have been trying to establish more shipping and trade routes along the Arctic. Greenland is also key for US security for those reasons. The island is already home to a large US military base, and America believes that having Greenland as their property can help repel any possible attack from Russia. The second reason, again important, Greenland is rich in minerals. It has coal, zinc, copper, iron ore, diamonds, and oil, which obviously helps America a great deal. So now that we've explained why Trump wants Greenland, is it even possible for him to buy a country? Well, the answer to that is complicated because international laws prioritize self-determination. What that means essentially is that Greenland has to be okay with joining America. And in this case, Denmark too has to okay it. So for Trump to be able to buy Greenland, it can only happen if he actually negotiates a treaty with Greenland and with Denmark. And that could be difficult considering both Greenland and Denmark have reacted rather harshly to Trump's comments. On January 7th, Greenland's Prime Minister Mute Borup Egde posted on social media this message, and I quote, "Let me repeat, Greenland belongs to the people of Greenland. Our future and fight for independence is our business." And then you had Denmark, which only recently tweaked its design, the country design, to feature Greenland more prominently. But it's not the first time that Trump has actually expressed interest in buying Greenland. And in fact, he hasn't been the only president to push for this. Way back in 1946, Washington offered Denmark $100 million worth of gold for Greenland. And even before that, US President Andrew Johnson wanted to buy the Arctic island in 1867 and then had offered $5.5 million for both Greenland and Iceland. So historically, America has been unsuccessful in buying Greenland. So then, will Trump actually consider annexing Greenland? He hasn't completely ruled out capturing Greenland by force, believe it or not. And the last time that happened was way back in 1898 when America took control of the Philippines, Guam, and Puerto Rico.